What's up, Gemini? I'm ClairV. Welcome to Spread Space, and here we have our February's reading. But these readings are timeless, so whenever you find them, you're meant to hear them. I've been using my new deck, but for you, I don't know. I'm like, let's pull out the old witches and wizards. So wizards and witches for you, Gemini. And I wanted you here for the shuffle. I actually have you strapped to a tree right now, if you could only see it. See. You can see it. It's very beautiful out here. Alright, let's see what we have. So the three that came upright. So we'll talk about the three that came upright first. We have two majors, Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. And then in the middle we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Alright, so let's talk about this. With the two majors, and the Two of Cups also came in reverse. So what we have here is like I was talking about in the Pisces and Aquarius reading, how we have these shocking events coming from Uranus, and it will change everything, especially when it comes to your emotions and your dreams, especially like something about your dreams. Perhaps if you get a lot of sleep, this Two of Cups is a separation of some sort, an emotional, a separation that affects you emotionally. And when we have this Wheel of Fortune, this reminds me of cycles like spring, summer. This is like your winter depression is over. And this wheel is upright, so it's like you're in luck. I see Aries. Aries talked a lot about grief. And this Tower is warning you, or is here to let you know that like something's coming, Gemini, if it's not here already, like something sudden, something shocking, something Uranus energy. I'm gonna flip up your other three cards and see. You can see the same. Another major, the Star, King of Pentacles. Look at all them steps. This reminds me of the stairway. Then under, the Queen of Cups. So, wow. Powerful people. So we have, perhaps it's this King that creates this shaking thing, or perhaps you go to this King of Cups or King of Pentacles. This could be you, but I see you more, both of these women in the top row. If you see, they're pouring things out. So perhaps you're pouring too much of yourself. You need to refill your cup. And maybe that comes with this new job, or this man, this King of Pentacles man will help you with this. You have this stairway, your stairway to heaven. This stairway, and it's almost a direct path to where you gotta go. Now this Queen of Cups is pouring this water that's going into the Seven of Cups. This turtle here, like, about to get in the water. Now this turtle, and I have this cup. I don't know where it came from, but look what it is. Another major. We have Judgment in reverse. So perhaps this is poor judgment on your end when it comes to these emotions. The Star and the Queen of Cups are both pouring these emotions out. And perhaps we have to do that. Perhaps we've been stagnant and haven't been releasing these emotions, or releasing whatever is bottled up. Dispose of the stagnant. The Queen of Cups and the Star, they're both looking straight ahead. They both none of these people have smiles on their faces. So perhaps this Star is coming in your reading for a reason, perhaps to give you hope. to give you hope. This is the book for this. I want to read the star. It's a different star, but let's read it. Alright, it's this star. But this is hope, faith, healing, cleansing, renewal, guidance, peace, blessing. You've been through a hard experience and are probably feeling pretty wrecked. This star promises much needed refreshment. Under its gentle light, your wounds are soothed, your mind calm, your heart comforted. If you are blaming yourself or others, this is a good opportunity for forgiveness and healing. After the initial triage, when you can actually think again, you may realize that you feel lost, unsure of which way to go. Just as sailors navigated by the seas and the stars, you will find guidance here. So the most important advice for this star is to be kind to yourself and not to rush the healing process. When you cut yourself or something, you can't go ripping off the scab, or you can't rush that. When it's healed, it's healed. Our culture barely condones taking a day off when sick, so most of us have a hard time taking the time to actually heal. Whether physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, there is enough time, like the never-ending water from her cups, to allow healing to flow over you. If you rush, you might miss the gift of finding your North Star. After a traumatic experience, don't just head off in any direction. Find your guiding star. Learn its location so you can follow it anytime, no matter the circumstances. If you fully immerse yourself into what this card offers, you will find true magic and wisdom as symbolized by the abyss. So, yes, after this change with the Wheel of Fortune and this Tower moment, this star is healing. It is freeing yourself of that. It is dumping your cup. It's refilling. It is, you see, they're both dumping this up. And then you have this guy holding on to it. So perhaps holding on to something is not letting you dispose of something. You know what I mean? Perhaps it's something you need to let go of in order for you to refresh. You know what I mean? In order to rejuvenate, in order to refresh, you need to let go of something, whatever you're holding on to, while we have it out in this book. So, Queen of Cups. Queens are interested in connections and relationships. They are often teachers or mentors, either formal or informal. Lean on them for support. Sensitive, loving, creating. The Cups enjoy beauty, art in all forms, and connecting with others. Sometimes they take things too personally. This watery queen thrives on deep personal relationships. The world, she feels, can always use more rich complexity and true beauty. So she is all for adding to it in any way she can, whether it's as an artist or supporter. Because of her strong intuition and sensitivity, she observes a lot and can give solid guidance, especially in her terms of personal connection or heartfelt creative expression. Some may find her intimacy cloying or off-putting because she can be needy, but she is a sweet balm for any soul in need of gentle empathy. So perhaps your healing is in a woman like the Queen of Cups, and she is in your life as she is in your reading. So perhaps that's the North Star you have to look for. Gemini. Now where is this King of Pentacles? Pentacles, yeah, that is him. That's him. This is authority. This reminds me of your weekly reading. So perhaps your weekly reading where this has to do with that, the lack of authority or something. The kings manage resources, usually in a group setting. So both of these things are talking about group settings, like either at work or some kind of group. They focus on the big picture, enlist their experience and authority. Practical, down to earth, and cautious. The Pentacles are resourceful and patient. They can slip into materialism, greed, and laziness. Open, friendly, and calm, this king is probably the most approachable of the kings. He values the things that make life pleasant, and for him this includes an efficient home and workspace, fulfilling work, and items of quality. Making things easier and better are his specialties. He measures success by how much one enjoys life rather than how many resources one has. It was probably a King of Pentacles who said, work smarter, not harder. Don't waste this time with drama or nitpicky complaints. Life's too short for such nonsense. So perhaps like all these people came up in your reading for a reason, to show you to look for people like that, or to look for a person like that within yourself, Gemini. Like, how can you be compassionate? How can you be willing to give advice? How can you be more resourceful? You know, things of that nature. Now, I also have these transparent symbol cards. I'm gonna see what's over top here. It's funny because I said, look for one of these people in yourself, and the reflection came up. This reflection with the clock. So perhaps taking some time to grieve. That fell right on the Tower. And the Seven of Cups, this is letting go of these things that no longer serve us. See, these things, that reminds me of Aquarius reading, the Unchained. Because this snake is like going up into this cup, and this queen is like releasing whatever is in the cup. It's like releasing this snake, or releasing these temptations, or whatever has you chained or hooked, or in this way wrapped. You're like wrapped more so than chained. I see this, and there's another snake, and right under where your actions are. This is the masculine, so this is the way your actions. Like, are we acting like we have a blindfold on or something like that? Or this monkey has a blindfold, so perhaps we need to like blindfold ourselves. We don't want to look, we want to feel. We want to feel. And that's perhaps why we're letting go. Perhaps we're pouring the drink, but we're letting go of whatever this thing is that we do every day, or we do weekly. There's seven things. There's 7 things. So what are 7 things you could dump? You could dump out your cup. What are 7 things what are 7 things you are gonna dump out your cup? So think of that. And we have to make the right judgment, because this judgment is in reverse. And perhaps this is with authority, because the King of Pentacles is like a cop or something. Maybe perhaps is somebody of ruling. It's almost like the Emperor. So perhaps we need to pull from our resources or something like that when it comes to our judgment and making the right call. Alright, Gemini, here is your reading. Hopefully this helps you in any way. And please like, and if you have yet to subscribe, please do so. Love you, and see you next week.